That's a great question. The information services companies are struggling today with the same problem they struggled 10 years ago, which is to monetize content. AI is a great enabler to monetize content by reducing manual workflows, augmenting the team that use AI as an enabler to go faster, to create more assets, to personalize content, most importantly, and drive efficiencies at every level. So the unstructured content problem is one of the biggest ones that have been at the core of how companies monetize content. And this is how AI is helping with accelerating the way that this content is monetized. Unstructured content pretty much goes in pair with content that comes in multiple formats and also that is siloed. So this is the biggest challenge that companies in the information services space face because for media organizations, you can have content that is spread in audio, text, video format. And the biggest challenge is to find a strategy that helps federate the way you manage this content in a way that delivers personalized experiences for the end users. So I would say that unstructured content being the biggest challenge, it begs the question of, what type of company can help with the challenges, and Expert AI is the best partner to do so, because we are able to harmonize the way we manage this unstructured content and create assets that help this content be more discoverable, bring more insights that users can use to be more engaged. And this is certainly something that we are very strong at, thanks to the different techniques that we put in place to, again, manage this unstructured content. I think that for the editorial teams that are for the media companies, there is a great potential in using AI again as an enabler. If you think of the way we generate content, create content, AI can be a great enabler. However, what really makes Expert AI unique in helping organizations drive innovation is the fact that we keep the human in the loop. So we have the technology as a great enabler to go faster, to be more accurate, to drive insights that are relevant. But we also keep the human in the loop to validate the outcome of the technology. Dealing with mistrust around how data is generated, how accuracy is measured, or any other business outcomes that we're looking at when dealing with content in general, it's something that we as experts, we're very good at. Guiding the customer through this journey, it's something that requires a lot of expertise, which we have, but also a lot of creativity in mixing the right amount of techniques to deliver on the business outcomes. And we're very fortunate to have this flexibility to mix and mingle, which makes our technology accessible, explainable, the opposite of a black box. Let's humanize the experience that we have with AI to monetize content that our information services providers have, enabling them but not replacing them. It's more like augmenting them, and I think that will always stick with a lot of organizations that are afraid to embrace AI because it's seen as a disruption. I'm saying that, embrace AI, but make your experts stay connected and understand how the technology works to maximize the benefits that they get from the technology. So in terms of operational efficiencies that we put forward for our information services providers, I can think of a couple of them. So first one is more around reducing manual workflows. So we're doing more with less because we do a lot of automation. And that helps with, for instance, everything that is around structuring content that is sitting across multiple silos. And that is one of the biggest gains that we see in the way that our customers use our technology to drive the efficiency on, again, everything that was manual that could be automated with the technology, either by relying on specific assets that are created like taxonomies, ontologies, knowledge graph. And then from a second perspective, I would say that it's more about the team productivity. So again, if you have teams that are siloed and using different tools, it's very hard to scale content production. So we're doing a lot of we're bringing a lot of value in terms of team productivity by giving the teams the opportunity to manage content end to end, thanks to our solutions and our also toolkit that allows our users to manage the content process from the very beginning within the same tool, staying connected. And that's a huge gain because it allows teams to be focused, to be in the same ecosystem, to connect different pieces of the workflow that they're working with, which makes the integration with their business workflows much easier. Obviously, it also it avoids a lot of human error when we're moving from one tool to another. And I would say the third efficiency is more around the way that the technology can be used to scale content at a larger scale. And scale is really the operating word these days, where technology puts a lot of pressure on us to do more with less.